Alrighty, hello everyone. I'm sorry that I wasn't talking for like the first 20, 30 seconds, I believe. I just wanted to wait till a lot of people are on. This one will actually be going over some of the features in the Cars 3 DVD. I got it this morning, and my dad actually went early at night, like 12, and they were lucky enough to give it to him because he has a great friend who works in my local Walmart, fortunately. So I was able to get this, pretty soon, right before I got to school. He gave it to me, and I was super happy about that. I already went over it, and just to let everyone know, if you don't want to see anything about the Cars 3 DVD features and want to be surprised by yourself, like you just want to see on your own, I mean, I'm not forcing you to watch this. You can feel free to just not watch this and wait till it come out, but let's just go through this. And I want you to guys say right now, which one do you guys want to start off with? Behind the scenes, fly-throughs, my first car, deleted scenes, trailer. Well, let's not do the trailers or promos, because, I mean, you guys already know about that. So you guys want to see either behind the scenes, fly-throughs, my first car, or deleted scenes first. I'm going to see which one has, which one has more. So we have 2 for deleted scenes and 2 for fly-throughs. It looks like a lot of people want to see the deleted scenes first, so let's go to the deleted scenes. Don't worry, fly-throughs was a close second, so we'll go to the fly-throughs next. Let's go to the deleted scenes. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen Jars of Dirt, so I'm probably gonna do this one. So let's go to Jars of Dirt.
The scene is called Jars of Dirt, and it is an early version of the scene that made it into the final film where McQueen has a big blow up with Cruz, and we find out that Cruz had all these dreams and wishes that she has abandoned. We find out who she really is.
I wanted to become a racer forever.
We wanted to try on an idea that she did have a mentor early in her life. That mentor is long gone now. We were trying to draw a parallel between McQueen missing Doc and Cruz missing her earliest mentor.
Because of him. Mi abuelo.
Wanted to see what would happen if the two characters could relate to each other. If McQueen could see some of himself in Cruz.
He taught me about all the legends before.
In order to serve the mentorship properly, we ultimately needed to abandon this version of the movie so that Cruz never had the mentor that she needs.
He was the greatest racing fan in the world. The one who told me I could be a racer. The only one.
One of the things that did survive in this scene is the idea of the Jars of Dirt. Just a symbol that we liked and we repurposed completely different. You'll notice now that those Jars of Dirt are now in Sterling's Racing Center at the beginning of the movie. Cruz.
Just fix that. I'll get that out of your way. Just a minute. I'll have this cleaned up in a second. Don't worry. I'll be out of here in a minute.
Cruz.
I know a lot of you are trying to ask me to turn up the volume, but I'm trust me, guys, I'm trying right now. Maybe I have the wrong remote. I just need to get the light in the remote first because I honestly cannot see anything.
Because of him.
Maybe it's another remote. Probably. For some reason, the one that came on here, it does not have a volume button. Maybe I can still fix it, though. I'm about to go in front of the camera, but hopefully I don't see my face because Obviously, it's faced toward the TV screen, so it shouldn't have any technical difficulties.
He used to tell me about all these great racetracks he visited. Always took some dirt or sand as a memento. And every story ended with a wise old saying. He gave me these too. And lucky Lug Nuts.
Oh, I think I found it. Okay,
My
good.
family
I
is
found it, I
crazy.
think. Is this
They
one?
say don't
Yes, I
stop
found it,
waiting for me
guys.
After I come back.
Is that better for you guys? I just found the remote, so I think we should be good. I turned up the volume.
I'll do anything to make that happen.
I hope it's
That's
good
the
enough for you
one
guys
thing
now.
Mi abuelo made me promise. Nieta, don't you ever let anyone tell you you won't be a racer. Not anyone. All you need's that one chance.
He sounds pretty great.
He sure was. Anyway, I'm gonna get these things together. Guess I'll see you around.
Hey, Cruz? Any chance your grandfather had a saying about what we should do now? Still got a race we need to get to, right?
I think I want to go to the fly-throughs now, since a lot of people are asking about that. And the fly-throughs are just absolutely amazing, so we'll go back to the deleted scenes, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen that, so let's go to Thomasville first. This one's not my favorite, but it's also not my least favorite. My favorite is the Florida International Speedway one, which we'll get to next. Sorry guys, my nose has gotten really stuffy lately. Here goes my favorite one. This one, in my opinion, is the least is my least favorite. It didn't really have anything too special about it, which was kind of disappointing. I expected more from it, but it's still a very awesome one. Just definitely not as good as Thomasville and Florida International. Let's go to the Bolt. To be honest, I didn't even see this one yet, so this is new to me as well.
This scene is called The Bolts, and it was a really early version of how the training in Thomasville for McQueen ended up. We tried an idea where the training actually worked very well. McQueen was feeling incredibly confident.
Looking good!
He was ready to go to Florida. All he needed to do was find Cruz and hit the road.
Hey, where's Cruz?
So he finds Cruz at the old track, and we revisit the idea of the jars of dirt from a previous Cruz scene, as well as revisit the Boogie-Woogie, her good luck ritual that she likes to perform before racing. One of the problems we had with this version of the film, it was wrapping up too much too soon. It kind of was feeling like McQueen's story was starting to come to an end, and we still had a third act left to go. We did not want to go too far too soon. And plus the story just changed. We moved away from Cruz being a super fan, and we moved away from the good luck ritual. That's how it goes.
All right, guys, let's pack it up. Hey, where's Cruz?
Here you go, Abuelo. Dirt from the home stretch of Thomasville Speedway. Honor the journey by honoring those who've taken it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first time, Cruz Ramirez! And the crowd goes wild. Oh, no, thank you. Why, yes, sir, Mr. Cartrip. It has been a long road to get here. But it's like I used to tell myself, I'm gonna be a racer one day. I'm gonna race like only one racer's ever run. The biggest legend of them all. The great Lightning McQueen! Finally getting her chance to race on the Piston Cup circuit. Her lifelong dream about to come true. The checkered flag one lap away. How long has Cruz Ramirez looked forward to this moment? Oh! Mr. McQueen, I didn't know
Cruz.
you were...
It's okay. It's more than okay. Wow. So this, the first time you wanted to be a racer?
It's all because of you. Hello? Why do you think they get so nervous around you? You're my hero, Mr. McQueen. Probably hear that all the time.
No, not like this. What you said a minute ago about wanting that first race, I mean, that was me. A long time ago. Now I think more about when my last race is going to be.
The day you hang it up, you won't be the one who loses racing. We all will.
I don't know, Cruz, I mean, you're a little different when it comes to that. Maybe racing's just changing. Maybe the way they race now is just what fans want. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm gonna race in Florida like I did against Moon tonight. The way I should have raced last year. If that's not good enough, I'll be okay. Because I got to race one more time.
Did we do Lug Nuts? I honestly don't remember. Did we do Lug Nuts? Can someone say if I did that one already? Because I honestly forgot. Did I do it? Or was it the Jars of Dirt that I already did? Lug Nuts. Okay, we haven't done Lug Nuts? Okay, that's what I thought. So let me press on this one.
This scene is called Lug Nuts, and it is a very early version of the scene where McQueen and Cruz.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Cruz.
Okay, thanks for telling me, guys.
To drive 200 miles an hour?
McQueen finally learns that there's more to Cruz than previously realized. We finally learn who she is, what she wants to do. So we tried this version on for size, as we do. That's why we have our screenings. And one of the things we found was Cruz had too much confidence. She had a chip on her shoulder, and that much confidence was not giving anywhere for our story arc to go with McQueen and Cruz. We really wanted her to be in a position where she needs a mentor. We wanted McQueen to be in a position where he needs to be a mentor.
What a joke! This has been one giant failure after the next. I could have gotten killed out there.
I don't know why you're so upset. You got your tires dirty. Isn't that what you wanted?
Oh, we got dirty all right.
Oh, and I won the race. You got a trophy.
You're kidding, right? Come on, that's not a racing trophy. Look at it. It's a hubcap with a bunch of lug nuts. Look, Cruz, I'm sorry. But if you knew anything about racing, you'd know that that was not a real race. Not even close.
I know it's not real. But it's as close as I'll ever get.
Cruz.
Do you think I'm a trainer who just happens to drive 200 miles an hour? I tried for years to become a racer. It was the one thing I wanted more than anything. And nobody believed in me enough to give me a shot.
Cruz.
But hey, that's okay. At least I get to be a trainer. It lets me be around real racers. Never thought I'd be training the great Lightning McQueen, I can tell you that. And at least I figured it out, before I wasted too much time. Just forget it. I think I'll go for a run.
The Boogie-Woogie is next. After that, we are saving the best for last. You guys already know, the one that we have not done yet, More Than New Paint, that is the best one. It is the longest one as well, which adds on to his, likeness. At least in my opinion, but yeah, let's go on to the Boogie-Woogie. We're not going to do the introduction since it's kind of boring. It only introduces the deleted scenes, that's all. Like, no deleted scenes are actually in it.
The scene is called the Boogie-Woogie, and this is a very early version of the beach scene where McQueen and Cruz first started training. And in this version, the story was a little different. Cruz has a lot more experience. This is not the first time she's been out. It's not the first time she's been racing.
I just beat Lightning
Also, you'll notice she has what we call a good luck charm that she likes to perform before every race.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can go now.
So as always happens when we're working on these things, there are certain elements we like that we have to abandon. And one of these things is the actual Boogie-Woogie, or the good luck charm that she does. It did not fit the story anymore, it did not fit the character, so ultimately it had to go.
Are you sure you might not want to do this by yourself?
Oh no. If I'm as fast as you, then I'm as fast as Storm. Now, you're gonna need a couple runs to get the feel of everything. Real sand, real racing. But after that, it's me against the Rainmaker. Alright, Luigi, let's do this.
Racers, our finish line will be the abandoned pier in the distance. So, if you please, on your marks. Get set. Signorina, are we ready?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can go now. First couple are just practice, right?
Right.
On your mark, get set, go!
Sorry, Mr. McQueen. I guess I just got the feel of it faster than we thought.
Really? Great. Come on, let's go again. What exactly is that you're doing?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
Okay.
On your mark, get set, go!
Slow down. You let me win. Number one, racers don't do that. Number two, it doesn't help me. I want you to go as fast as you can every time. Race me, push me, trash talk me, okay?
Trash talk you?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, no. I don't think I can do that.
Well, Jackson Storm did it to me every race last year. So come on, let's go.
On your mark, get set,
Slowpoke.
What? What did you say?
You? Yeah, you are slow. than the steamroller.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, steamroller. Yeah, because they move slow. That's your trash talk?
Think I need to work on it?
Maybe a little. Later.
Get set, go.
Sorry.
Again.
Go.
Again.
Go.
Yeah. Again. Are you kidding me? Again.
Let me start over.
Okay, what are you doing?
What?
That dancing, shuffling thing there, the boogie-woogie.
This? It's just the thing I do for luck. It's a pre-race ritual. I used to do it with my friends back home, and then it's working.
Well, whatever it is, can we just do this?
Go.
Hey, you want to take a break?
Now I know a lot of you guys are probably already wondering. It's like, wait a minute, wasn't the More Than New Paint deleted scene already leaked, like, onto YouTube? Oh, you got it all wrong. I mean, it was, but trust me, there's a lot more to it. And it actually brings in a couple of stuff that is actually interesting. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about.
This next scene is called More Than New Paint. This was the first time we landed on the idea that we wanted people to think Sterling values McQueen was a racer. But the reality is Sterling at the end of the day is a businessman, and really what he values is what he thinks is going to bring him the money.
The second you retire, you'll be worth 2, 3 times what you could make on the track.
And we were holding off any idea that Sterling might not race him. We wanted to completely pull the rug out of him on top of the third act and see what happened. And then we had a betrayal by Sterling.
I'm not letting you race.
What do you... We had a deal.
As we were refining the story, we just moved away from this version. We took little pieces and moved them around. We took Sterling's desire not to race McQueen and make a brand out of him. We threw that weapon in early in the movie.
Mud flaps?
Of course. We'll be rich beyond belief.
In order to tell the story we really wanted to tell, we wanted McQueen to be in control.
I decide when I'm done. Deal?
We wanted to enter him in the race under his own choosing, riding with his number, so that nobody knew he was going to pull himself out of the race and make the switch.
No, not me! Her!
What?
In this very early version of the scene, Sterling is the one that saw Cruz for what she's capable of. That's not the way we wanted to ultimately go with the story. That was just a wrong turn on our part. You know, we wanted to create a story where it was all about McQueen and Cruz's relationship, and McQueen is the one that saw her value, and when nobody else would, when she didn't even see it in herself.
She's just a trainer.
No, she's a racer. Just took me a while to see it.
And the story evolves from standing on the shoulders of all the previous versions.
Sterling! Hey, I'm here! Hello? There he is. Hey, Sterling! Sorry about the last minute arrival, but you are not gonna believe these last few days. It worked! All of it! Get my tires dirty, old school training. This one race you gave me today.
It's not gonna happen.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I'm not letting you race.
What do you... We had a deal. It's the best thing for you. Don't you realize who you are? The biggest brand racing has ever seen.
Brand? I'm not a brand.
Are you kidding? The second you retire, you'll be worth 2, 3 times what you could make on the track. Oil, tires, all kinds of endorsements. As a fan, I want all of this for you.
Tires? Oil? We had a deal!
We did. But then your numbers started coming back from your trip.
Whoa, numbers?
Yeah.
Your suit. I was tracking your speed, your agility on the beach, on the road, during the Demolition Derby, and then we noticed how your numbers compared with Cruz. Cruz? She was wearing one of those suits as well. And Lightning, the numbers she was putting up every day when she was racing you, well, I have never seen anything like it. And she got better by the day. Here, she was out there to train you, and really, you were training her. She was learning from the great Lightning McQueen. I should be thanking you. You can now move much quicker into phase 2 of your career, and I can race her. I'd be a fool not to. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, no! You can't do that!
I'm
Wait.
sorry. I knew how much you'd want to race today. I took your name off the 95 license.
I can only race one car. Now, go home. Get some rest. You'll feel better about things in a few days.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Oh no.
They quit on me. I was ready. I know I was.
Fans, this is just in. We don't have all the information yet, but we do know that Lightning McQueen will not be racing today. Let me repeat. Lightning McQueen will not be racing today.
McQueen's not gonna race?
They can't do that. Can they do that? What the?
Mr. McQueen? I had no idea he was gonna do this. He put the number on me, and it's yours, and there's no way I'm gonna go out there.
Cruz. You have to race.
Wait, what? No! Take this number off of me.
Cruz, listen. You earned it. This is your chance. As a racer, you've got to take every shot you get, because you never know when it'll be your last.
So, you're okay with this?
Attention! Would all racers please report to pit road?
I'm not sure I can do it.
You scared?
Yeah.
Use that.
Lightning McQueen! Danico's been waiting 10 years for you not to have spots.
Tex!
And I've been waiting 50 for someone to wear a number that's been tucked away a little too long.
Smokey, did you do this?
Tex and I go way back. But the question is, are you ready to do a little racing?
Just watch me.
Only minutes away from the start of this year's Florida 500. I'm Bob Cutlass, joined as always by my broadcasting partner, Daryl Cartrip, and stat sensation Natalie Certain.
I've never seen the numbers light up for Storm like they do today, Bob. Between his phenomenal lap times and these ideal track temperatures, Storm should be 96.8% unstoppable.
But wait a minute. I'm getting word Lightning McQueen may have found a way into this race. And it has something to do with that old rascal Tex Dynaco.
Bonnet riches! Nobody better even think about touching that channel!
Racing fans! The 43rd and final spot in today's race, running under the Dynaco Racing banner. Join us in welcoming back to Florida one of racing's all-time greats, Lightning McQueen!
turn of events, folks. Lightning McQueen, wearing the 51 of his friend and mentor, the fabulous Hudson Hornet.
I didn't think I'd ever see that again.
So, Natalie, having any second thoughts?
Nope. My data is rock solid. Sorry to tell you this, but it takes a lot more than new paint to win a race.
Well, it's complete. You're as slow as he was, and now you even look like him. You gonna race like the old man, too?
You know what? I hope I do.
Hey, do me a favor. Show them how the old men roll.
I really want you guys to see this one because this one actually does explain why exactly they put a Demolition Derby scene in Cars 3. And it's really, like, awesome. It is probably one of my favorites. I like how they did it. Let's just watch it.
Voice of Miss Fritter, and I'm on a mission to find out how they made my scenes in this movie so awesome. No. First off, let's talk about inspiration and the real world of crazy racing.
The Demolition Derby in our movie was inspired by an actual race we went to, which was a Crazy 8 Demolition Derby. It's a Saturday night good time, and the fans are loving it.
Don't worry, Aaron's Will Car, that's the one I plan to do next.
Demolition Derby before from our car's crew. Didn't realize how visceral it is.
Honestly, I could not have been more of a city girl. I was wearing these giant sunglasses. There's all this dirt coming up. I was wearing a white shirt. I mean, you should know, don't wear a white shirt to a dirt race, right? But I didn't know that.
The kind of track that they used for this scene is called a figure 8.
When you take an 8, it's that middle point. You have to just, I don't know, close your eyes and pray to get through that intersection. If you think about it too much, you're going to get hit anyways.
And it's almost like being an eyewitness to a car crash over and over and over again.
We're actually just running into each other and crashing, and we're cheering. We love it. It's just good-natured fun.
So, how do you translate the insanity of this kind of racing to film?
Being around these down-home tracks at night really has a Friday Night Lights high school football feel to it.
That sequence starts at dusk, so you can see this kind of twilight color in the world, and as soon as they turn on the searchlights and the bombastic music and the explosions, it gets very dark, and then you just see all these characters run into the track and just start...
We want the audience to feel that danger, to really put the camera in the middle of it.
Wait a minute. I thought this was an animated movie. What camera?
So layout is the department that is responsible for the camera work in the movie, but also how the characters are staged in 3D in our sets.
The layout team, they just went nuts. And they came up with some absolutely amazing shots that really put you as the audience right in the middle of a place you would normally never want to be.
And so it's a lot of fun to explore these cars. Can we throw them up in the air? Yes, we can. Can we flip them over? Yes. Can we toss something into the audience? Sure.
Can we pile them all up and use them to plow down the new guy?
Yes, we can. These characters are so rich and fun. And you want to know, who are these cars?
Hey, Patty.
Oh, hey, Bill.
The point of it is to smash into each other, which Most cars in their right state of mind would not want to be crushed by another car.
Really? Because that looks like fun to me.
You gotta be a special person to do this. We got a nut loose in our brain, I guess they tell us.
It was an opportunity to get some really like messed up, crazy characters that have seen a lot of bad days, but they love it. Taking a high performance racer and putting him in a world surrounded by all these people that love to hit each other. It had to exist.
Did he say Crazy 8? Whoa!
Well, we knew we wanted one person to stand out above all else. We wanted the queen of the Demolition Derby. And we did an initial lineup of possible characters, but it was the school bus that stood out.
Something safe that you would normally send your children to school in is now out there trying to crush you with a stop sign that's actually a bandsaw.
I wonder if the character evolved once they brought in the voice actor.
We needed an over-top voice, so we went with Leah Delaria.
Now I'm gonna call you Muddy Britches, and you Lemonade.
She brings it, you know, like...
Well, look here, boys. I love her reference video. You watch it and you just see she's all in. We got us a couple of rookies. As an animator, I wanted to grab that. I wanted to put that in Fritter and get that confidence on screen. Fritter's big. Fritter doesn't maneuver as well. She has this broad body. She barrels her way through.
But also, she has a really high suspension. She's kind of lifted up off the ground a little bit to get over that dirt. It gives us ability to kind of bounce her around a little bit more. Along the side of her body, we have these chains with all these license plates, victims of her past races.
Your license plate's gonna look real nice in my collection. This is all incredibly interesting, and it leaves me asking one big question. Who is your favorite racer?
Fritter? Miss Fritter is amazing.
Love me some Miss Fritter.
I'm a little afraid of Miss Fritter.
Fritter. Can you tell?
We love you, Miss Fritter.
Enough about me. What else is there to talk about? How about those special effects?
This scene is a love letter to effects department. There's fire, there's water, there's explosions right off the bat, and then of course, mud.
Hold on a minute. Mud. I thought we were talking about special effects.
Mud is a special effect.
Hey, Mike. Absolutely, yeah. Mud is very challenging. It's more complex than water. It's got multiple overlapping fluid properties.
There's dusty mud, there's thick mud, goopy mud, swampy mud. Any nuance of mud, we explored it.
It's got viscosity that changes within the course of the lifespan of a given mud event.
Whoa. Mud event?
So if mud kicks up, it will actually be hardening in the course of it following through with its event.
I was picturing something really different.
I gave them one note, and that was just to basically make it look like the queen is stuck in a toilet. And they have delivered. It's disgusting looking. It's absolutely disgusting, which was always the idea.
It's a little brown icing on the cake, is that it?
So this scene, when we first got the idea of it, we did not have a real reason for it to be in the movie.
What? Not stay in the movie?
Because it didn't originally, right, have any connection to the actual story we were telling. It was just fun. But we figured out that what we needed throughout the film was to have McQueen start to train crews without him even knowing.
Right to go left. That doesn't make any sense. Right to go left.
So it was a perfect opportunity for their arcs. It turned out to be a great vehicle for the mentor story.
Right to go left. Turn right to go left.
So it turns out now, not only is it one of the more prominent scenes in the movie, it's the muddiest scene Pixar's ever created.
Are you proud of that?
Yes, I am. I'm very proud of that.
You guys ready for this one? I know every single one of you guys are gonna love this one. This one's my favorite one. The Let's Get Crazy one is my second, but the Cars to Diecast 4 is my favorite. So let's get it on. I love this one, guys. Trust me, I really do. I can watch this over and over again and never get bored.
How many diecast cars are there?
I don't know.
You know, that's a lot. There are so many of them.
I don't even know the actual number. I've never even seen this one. Never even seen it.
This is the biggest product toy line that we've ever done for any Pixar film.
We will make toys of everything that's ever seen the film. Everything that you can see, background characters, you name it. They will all exist as toys.
We've done with Mattel somewhere around 800, 850 unique diecast Cars characters.
With Cars 3, we will reach 1,000. 1,000 diecast.
Most toys are plastic, and diecast are made out of metal, and there's something really special when you hold the diecast in your hand. You feel the weight of it.
Oh, I can barely hold it up. It's so heavy.
For diecast, we said it's got to have all the paint. It's going to have all their decals on it.
For Cars, it's the 1/55th scale diecast. That is the sweet spot.
The 155 scale, which is a little larger than the typical 164 for most diecast, allows a little more detail to be seen with, you know, the eyes, the facial expressions, and the way they sort of just roll around. It's the perfect scale.
Fits really well in a child's hand. It's the perfect scale for that, and it's the perfect scale for playing out the story of the film.
Kids playing with our characters. You know, it's all about the characters. It's all about reliving and entering back into the world that they were hopefully inspired by on the screen.
It's not just kids. It's like adults all over the world collecting these characters.
Is it on now, guys? I paused it just so in case it comes back on. I don't know why, but the internet connection went bad. I had no clue what happened, but is it back on right now? Is it back on right now? No one's saying that it is online, so that's not good. Like, you guys can hear me, right? I mean, for some it's saying that it is back on, and others saying it's not. I really need to know, is it back on? A lot are saying yes. Right? Yeah, but you got that right. Harry's Card and Toys R Us, stupid internet. I hate when that happens. Okay. Let me see where the... Yeah, I knew it was bad connections. I had to pause it. Okay, we're back.
My wife's cool with it as long as it lives at work. Yeah.
John Lasseter has, I think, one of everything. He's like the super collector.
He has a really huge Cars collection.
Just let everyone know that was the legit Apple Racer.
One of the things that makes them so collectible is that they each have their own unique character and personality, so it's just really cool to see.
One of my favorites is Mama Bernoulli, and she has a scarf. She's a wonderful Ferrari. It's just like every time I see her, she just makes me chuckle a little bit.
The King. Right, Strip Weathers. This is a perfect scale version. It's every detail.
Brian Fee just showed the best diecast ever. Or character, I should say.
Bronsky, who's a lighter here, had a car version of him made called Stefan Gremsky. His was my favorite because when I brought it over to get it signed, he'd actually never seen it before, and it was really exciting for him. He kind of flipped out on his own.
There are a whole line of them that are named for people who have worked on these films. We clarify people's names. M.A. Brake Drum. Shu Todoroki. John Lasseter. Vic Family. Rusty Cornfuel. I don't know who that's named for, but it's funny.
Some of our characters get named for no other reason but just to entertain ourselves. J. Kirby Gremlin. Wingo. Tim Treadless. Chester Whipplefilter.
You go, Wingo, Whipplefilter!
So not only do we have individual characters, we have variations on the same character.
We have over 100 variants of McQueen.
Basically every version of McQueen that you see in the film, whether he has cactus stuck on him, or he's the race version, or the Radiator Springs version, there's so many versions of him that we've actually done.
And what is this one? It's like it's got an Easter basket. It's crazy.
It's really kind of crazy to look at the toys starting to come out for Cars 3.
It's very surreal to see these ideas for characters that we had years ago turned into physical toys. It's very exciting.
The Cars diecast are almost an exact reflection of what we love about the movie, is that it's both a vehicle and a character in one.
It really does appeal to a broad range of people, regardless of age, whether you're a 2-year-old or you're a 50-year-old, and also regardless of gender. It doesn't matter whether you're a girl.
Sorry guys, I had to pause it because a lot of people are saying lag. At least some. I mean, some are saying that it's good. Oh my god, that's bad. It's on? Is it on? I'm getting nervous now. A cable guy was supposed to come in like later today, and I'm hoping that he did not come during my live stream because that would suck. Because then he's making stuff having bad connection, but hopefully it still works. Is it on? It's on, oh my goodness. Please say it's on. Your guys are scaring me right now. I don't want this to be offline, because this is probably my favorite live stream. Yes? Okay. A lot of people are saying yes. Just let me know. If any of you guys, it is offline, I get a lot of yeses, let me know.
Appeal to these toys makes everyone happy.
The thing that was just scribbled on a napkin or talked about in some story meeting, off the cuff, that made us all laugh is now sitting in front of us. We can hold it, we can spin its wheels and look into its eyes, and it's tangible. That's just a trip. On this film, I might be biased, but I would say this has the best graphics of any Pixar movie. This is a fantastic team. Just to see all the stuff they came up with. Each time I look at a little piece, it's like a little Christmas present. They have done a phenomenal job bringing this world to life and really making it feel real.
It's called The Fastest Billboard.
The world of Cars is a world where no humans exist.
Okay, I had to pause it because it said very bad connection. No, not the bad connection. No, this is bad. Oh my goodness. You guys probably can hear me now. Because I just said very bad connection, but the live stream is still going on. I see the time going. So. Is it lagging? Okay, that's not good. That means this is probably going to be the last one. It's getting a little bit late for me now, so. Is anyone hearing me, or is you guys just, can't hear anything? Well, I mean, if no one replies, then, I know no one hears me. Oh, man, that's bad that it's glitching. I can't see myself glitching, obviously. Well, you guys. Oh, it's reconnected. Is it? It reconnected, I think. It just said reconnecting. Okay, let's finish this one off so you can get this over with, and I can't have to do any more with this. So, this is gonna be the last one, and then I'll end the live stream off here.
Everything's seen from a car's perspective. The term we use is to say that we've carified something, which means seeing it through the lens of a car. A great example of carifying the world is McQueen sponsor Rusty's. It's a medicated bumper ointment. A car has a rusty bumper, and that's an illness in their world. Rusty's makes their bumper shiny and chromy again.
Wow, look at that shine.
The graphic design is such a massive part of the filmmaking process because it's just car culture. Everything's got a logo on it.
We're definitely inspired by types of products that are available, but we're trying to adapt them to the cars world.
We need a dating app.
Oh, right, cars?
Within these graphics, you're writing taglines.
Motor Mate, that's good.
There's lots of jokes and there's lots of we sit around and go, hey, what can you name it? We named the yoga room Karma Stay.
We have a dating service that's called Intersection. One of my favorites is Vinyl Toupee, which is vinyl tops for cars. It's a toupee in a can.
Carbon Cyber, that's an online banking company. There's Blinker, messaging app on social media. Carbucha, Kachow Mix.
There's a lot of car puns. Easy Idle is something to help you get up in the morning and maybe go to the bathroom better. Leak Less, adult drip pans when you sometimes are leaking and you need a little help during the day.
We needed an insurance company, so we used the insurance company from The Incredibles. That's where Bob Parr works.
Story came up with a barbecue grill that would be shaped like McQueen.
It's Lightning McGrill, and then the catchphrase for the grill is make a huge mistake.
There are graphics in there that people might never get to see. The portalettes outside at the Thunder Hollow racetrack have a little graphic on them that say, we're number one in number two. I don't ever want to work anywhere where I don't get to laugh at jokes like that.
If you want a good laugh, you should pause something.
Miss Fritter's bar just goes by so quickly. There's loose posters that are selling Sludge Cola. Then there's also ads for a local monster truck wrestling show. There's like the ads where you clip out the number looking for people that want to be in a band. The thing I think that's interesting and unique about Cars as opposed to other Pixar films is that the graphics are such a part of the characters, and the cars have graphics all over them. These graphics help inform and describe who these characters are. Our movie's all about generations. We have what we call the next generation of rookies, and then we have McQueen's generation, and then we have the legendary racers that Doc grew up with. We took the same existing designs from McQueen's generation, we had updated them.
The directive for the next gens was just minimal. No extruded letters, no chrome.
With the next gen characters, they all needed to look technologically savvy and also very aggressive to give McQueen a foil. And something also to show visually that he's a little bit behind. We wanted McQueen's generation to look like cereal boxes compared to these younger rookies who are just sleeker.
Wait, who was that? I put McQueen in there. Give you some real competition.
When we go to Thomasville and we meet the legends and all the billboards and all the signs, what did the graphics look like in the 50s?
I always like old stuff. The quality of when something's been painted numerous times with different colors and then it starts flaking off. That's so beguiling visually.
In the Ghost track in Thomasville, we're trying to get that handcrafted quality.
You can see that where the paintbrush strokes are starting to fall off. Every day, it was the delight to go into the art room and see what they were cooking up. Graphics are doing a lot of storytelling.
I love making the graphics within the Cars world so that when you look at this completely made up world of talking cars, the graphics bring you in, then you believe place exists because of it.
Well, everyone, it's not saying bad connection for me, so I mean, it's already over. I mean, I'm gonna end off the live stream here anyway, so it's not really a big deal at this point. So, hope everyone who did watch and enjoy this live stream. I was trying to get through as much as possible. This live stream is actually super delayed because I actually broke. It's a long story, but I broke my thing that holds up my camera. Long story, but I'm not gonna say. Anyway, hope everyone who did watch and enjoy. Thank you guys so much for your crazy support recently. Hashtag road to 2K. I'm so close to 2K. Hopefully I can reach 2K by the end of the week. That will be amazing. But anyway, hope everyone who did watch enjoy the live stream. And I'll see you guys all next time in the next video. Peace out and goodbye.